Quack, quack. Did someone say rubber ducks? If you're not yet familiar with the word quacker, well, buckle up, my friend, because we were about to dive headfirst into a world of rubber duckies and the people who absolutely adore them. In today's video, we'll be taking a deep dive into the wacky world of the rubber duck enthusiast. We'll explore the surprising history of these beloved bath toys, uncover the meaning behind being a quacker, and introduce you to some of the most quacking events, crazes, and trends that have taken the rubber duck community by storm. So grab your rubber ducky, your favorite bath bomb, and get ready to discover everything you need to know about being a quacker. First up, let's talk about what exactly a quacker is. In today's playful modern slang, a quacker is someone who really loves rubber ducks. That might mean collecting them, decorating their home with them, participating in duck-themed events, or just hanging out in online communities with fellow fans. But what makes a quacker a quacker? Well, it all comes down to one thing: a true passion for those cheerful little bath toys. While rubber ducks have been around since the late 1800s, the term quacker only started circulating in the early 2000s as collectors and enthusiasts began to band together in online forums and chat rooms. Today there are countless groups and communities dedicated to rubber ducks, where fans can buy, trade, sell, show off their collections, and stay up to date on all things ducky. Now, let's dive into the surprisingly rich history of the rubber duck. Believe it or not, these ubiquitous bath toys have quite the story to tell. The rubber duck as we know it today didn't start out that way. In fact, the first rubber ducks were nothing like the hollow, yellow, water-loving toys we think of today. Late 1800s. As rubber manufacturing became widespread, toy makers began experimenting with rubber animals. The first rubber ducks were solid and made more as chew toys than floatable bath companions. 1930s, 1940s. As rubber gave way to softer, squeezable vinyl and plastic, companies like Playtex and Cybert began producing hollow, squeaky duck toys. These were still far from the classic yellow ducks we associate with bath time today, but they did have the same squeaking mechanism that we know and love today. 1947. Sculptor Peter Ganin patented a floating duck toy and sold over 50 million of them under the name uncapsizable duck. This patent included the now iconic design of a yellow duck with a bright orange beak. By the 1950s, the cheerful yellow duck with a bright orange beak became the gold standard. And by the 1960s, its association with bath time and innocence was solidified thanks to its frequent appearances in children, TV shows, and advertising campaigns. But the rubber duck didn't really take off in terms of pop culture prominence until the 1970s, when it was featured in a certain Sesame Street classic. In 1970, the iconic song Rubber Ducky was performed by Ernie, voiced by Jim Henson. The song became a surprise Billboard hit, reaching number 16 on the pop charts. This unexpected success helped propel the rubber duck into the hearts and minds of multiple generations of kids and nostalgic adults. Thanks to Rubber Ducky, the rubber duck was no longer just a bath toy. It had become a pop culture icon representing joy, comfort, and a bit of silly charm. And while the rubber duck had already enjoyed some popularity, this newfound fame really sent it into overdrive. The rest, as they say, is history. In the years since the rubber ducky craze, rubber ducks have continued to capture the imaginations of people around the world. The 1980s and 1990s saw a collecting boom as rubber ducks were produced in all kinds of novelty themes: pirates, vampires, ballerinas, doctors, and countless others. The internet age has only amplified the rubber duck's popularity, giving rise to a whole new generation of quackers. Now that we've covered the basics of what a quacker is and the fascinating history of the rubber duck, it's time to dive into the different types of quackers out there. Believe it or not, the rubber duck community is a diverse bunch with all kinds of folks from collectors to event goers to crafters and decorators. Let's meet a few of them. Collectors. Some quackers are avid collectors who own hundreds or even thousands of themed ducks. They might have a particular fondness for vintage ducks, limited edition releases, or ducks from a specific theme or era. Event goers. Many quackers also love to attend rubber duck races and other charity floats, either as participants or volunteers. They enjoy the festive atmosphere and the chance to support a good cause. Crafters and decorators. From crafting custom rubber duck decor for their bathrooms, to turning their entire bedrooms into duck-themed sanctuaries. These creative quackers find endless ways to express their love for ducks through DIY projects and home design. Online sharers. Last but not least, there are the online sharers who spread the gospel of the rubber duck through platforms like Instagram and TikTok. They share everything from unboxing videos of their latest duck finds to fan art and photography. They're the digital ambassadors of the Quacker community, introducing new fans to the joys of rubber duck collecting and duck-themed fun. So there you have it, a snapshot of the wonderful world of quackers. No matter what type of quacker you are, one thing is for sure. Your love for rubber ducks unites you with a quirky, fun-loving community of people from all walks of life. If you're a quacker watching this, we'd love to hear about your passion for rubber ducks in the comments below. Have you attended a rubber duck race? Do you collect themed ducks? What do you decorate your home with ducks? Share your thoughts and experiences below. You can also tell us what you love most about being a quacker. Is it the sense of community, the joy of collecting, or just the sheer fun of it all? We can't wait to read your comments. And if you're not a quacker yet but you're feeling curious, we encourage you to explore the world of rubber ducks and see what it's all about. You never know, you might just find yourself becoming a quacker before you know it. Now let's talk about one of the most exciting aspects of being a quacker, the amazing events and crazes that bring this passionate community together. Let's start with one of the most quacking events of all, the Great Rubber Duck Race. Held annually in cities across the US, Canada, Australia, and Europe, this charity event sees thousands of rubber ducks released into rivers and waterways. Each duck is marked with a number, and people can sponsor ducks for a small fee. Prizes are awarded to the winning ducks, and all proceeds go to local charities. Another must-mention is Florentine Hoffman's giant rubber duck. This massive inflatable sculpture has become a worldwide sensation, appearing in major cities like Sydney, Hong Kong, Toronto, and Los Angeles. The giant duck has been a powerful symbol of joy, nostalgia, and shared community. And let's not forget about the Rubber Ducky Song Festival. Yes, that catchy tune from Sesame Street has inspired its own annual music festival, celebrating the song's enduring legacy. At the festival, musicians and performers of all genres come together to put their own spin on Rubber Ducky and other classic Sesame Street tunes. In recent years, we've also seen the rise of rubber duck-themed cruises. That's right, you can now sail the high seas with your favorite bath toy. These cruises offer a chance to meet other rubber duck enthusiasts, attend themed parties and events, and maybe even do a little ducky dancing. Last but not least, the internet is full of rubber duck memes, fan art, and hilarious videos. From TikTok to Instagram, there's no shortage of quacking content to keep you entertained. Just search for hashtags like #DuckLife, #RubberDuckie, and #QUACKERCrew to see what I mean. The rubber duck has truly captured the hearts and imaginations of people around the world. Its simple design, cheerful colors, and playful personality have made it a beloved toy and cultural icon. Whether you're a long-time collector or a first-time fan, we hope you've enjoyed learning more about the world of quackers and all the fun, joy, and quacking community it has to offer. So go ahead, embrace your inner quacker, celebrate the joy of rubber ducks, and don't forget to spread the quacking cheer.